One of the biggest mistakes I see people make when they're researching San Diego real estate is assuming that San Diego is one housing market. The reality is that San Diego is made up of a lot of different neighborhoods, communities, and micro markets that can behave very differently from one another. So in this video, I'm going to explain why San Diego isn't just one housing market and why understanding that can help you make better decisions whether you're buying, selling, or relocating here. If we haven't met yet, my name is Scott. I'm a San Diego realtor, licensed since 2017, and I help buyers, sellers, and relocation clients navigate the San Diego real estate market. Let's get right into it. One thing I hear all the time is, how's the San Diego real estate market? And while that's a reasonable question, it's actually much harder to answer than people think, because there isn't one single San Diego market. There's a lot of smaller markets operating within the larger San Diego market. What is happening in one neighborhood may be very different from what's happening in another. And that's why broad headlines can sometimes be misleading. Asking, how's the San Diego market, is kind of similar to asking, how's the California market? The answer is going to vary a lot depending on what part of California you're talking about. The same is true of the San Diego real estate market. Let's take two examples. A coastal neighborhood like Del Mar or La Jolla may attract a completely different buyer than a neighborhood farther inland like Scripps Ranch, La Mesa, or Poway. The price points are different, the buyer pools are different, the lifestyle is different, and because of that, the market behavior can be different as well. Sometimes one area is seeing strong demand while another area is moving more slowly. That's why looking at county-wide averages doesn't always tell the full story. It's important to zoom in and see what's happening in a particular neighborhood in order to get the full picture. It's also not just neighborhoods that matter. Price range matters as well. The market for a $700,000 condo is often very different than the market for a $2 million home, even within the same neighborhood. Again, different buyers, different financing, different competition, different inventory levels. So even within the same neighborhood, two homes can experience very different levels of demand depending on their price point. For buyers, this matters because relying on national headlines or even county-wide statistics can sometimes lead you into the wrong conclusion. You may hear that the market is slowing down, but the specific neighborhood and price range you're looking at could still be highly competitive. Or you may hear that prices are increasing rapidly and homes are selling with multiple offers, but the area you're targeting could be behaving differently. Understanding the specific market you're shopping in is much more important than understanding broad averages for a whole market. The same is true for sellers. A pricing strategy that works in one neighborhood may not work in another. The amount of competition you have can vary dramatically depending on your location and price point. That's why it's important to understand what's happening with homes that are truly comparable to yours, not just what's happening across San Diego as a whole. This is especially important for relocation buyers. Many people moving here assume San Diego is one giant area that all feels the same, but that's simply not the case. Two neighborhoods that are only 10 minutes apart can feel completely different. Different schools, different lifestyle, different weather, different home prices, different buyer demand. That's why spending time understanding individual neighborhoods is so important. What it really boils down to is that San Diego is really a collection of smaller markets rather than one giant housing market. And understanding those differences can help you make much better real estate decisions. If you're thinking about buying, selling, or moving to San Diego and want help understanding which neighborhoods might fit your goals best, feel free to reach out. I'm always happy to help. My contact details are listed in the video description if you'd like to reach out to me directly. or you can leave a comment in the video. If you found this video helpful, make sure to like and subscribe. I post weekly videos about living in San Diego and the San Diego real estate market.